Welcome to St. Peter and Paul's Church, Bratoft. This guide is not definitive and is merely to help people to understand parts of our church. A booklet, written and audible guides are positioned at various points in the church. Our church is constructed mainly of green Spilsby sandstone, with a brick-built west tower. It is a Grade II listed Anglican church, which is dedicated to St. Peter and St. Paul. The church was partially restored in 1890. The entrance porch has stone seating leading to a well-built and strapped solid door. On entering, you see the font, which is of octagonal shape with leaves and heads against the underside and simple tracery, and the instruments of Passion against the bowl. The font is located at the entrance of the church, which is symbolic of the start of the journey of being a Christian. Next we have a votive stand, which is provided for anyone to light a candle to show remembrance of lost ones. The belfry houses 3 bell pulls, as well as storage and the oil-fired boiler. The belfry retains the original arch, and an 18th century one has been added. We still have the 3 original bells, which are rung before services. Due to the cradles they sit on not being as strong as they were, the bells are blocked from doing full revolutions, but can still be rung. We feel that we should mention the Armada painting at this point, as it is directly above the arch at the entrance to the belfry. The nave, the main area of our church, includes a central aisle and 2 side aisles separated by columns. The side aisles are covered by roofs of lower height. Although the aisles areas are now used for seating, they were originally intended as a path to seats at the front of the church and/or standing during the service. We have 6 clerestory windows, 3 on each side high up on the walls. They increase light and ventilation if required, in addition to the arch windows. The transept is the area on the nave in front of the rood screen. In Western architecture, the rood screen is an element of a Christian church of the Middle Ages or early Renaissance that separated the choir or chancel, the area around the altar, from the nave, the area set apart for the laity. The rood screen was erected in association with the rood, which in Old English means cross or crucifix. In 16th century England, with Henry VIII's establishment of the Anglican Church, it was decreed that the rood and everything else above the rood beam had to be removed. Rood screens were allowed to remain, but thereafter they were more often called chancel screens. Some English rood screens have escaped destruction. The rood of a medieval church was supported by a single beam, spanning the nave at the entrance to the chancel, and known as the rood beam. The rood loft above the screen was also added. Above our transept area, on either side of the nave, you can see where the rood beam had been fastened into the wall, and now removed. Our vestry is situated on the northeast corner of the nave, and consists of a carved wooden structure and curtains, and is used as an office and area for the clergy to change into ceremonial robes. Our pulpit is encircled in wood, on a stone plinth with stone stairs, and is where the priest delivers his or her sermon. The lectern at the side of the pulpit is now used when addressing or delivering a reading to the congregation. The choir stalls are in the chancel, and have some extremely detailed poppy head bench ends, which include profile heads, pairs of birds, an angel, and at the top of one a little preacher in a pulpit, and on the end of 2 are coats of arms in lozenge fields. The high altar is located at the east end of the church and chancel, and is on an elevated plinth showing its importance. At the front of the altar there is a wooden rail, which is knelt at to receive Holy Communion, or, if you are not confirmed, a blessing. Either side of the altar we have statues of St. Peter and St. Paul, who this church is dedicated to. The Lady Chapel is dedicated to Our Lady, Mary, the Mother of Jesus, and is used for smaller groups of people, usually for weekday services. It consists of an altar and wooden kneelers for receiving Holy Communion, or if you are not confirmed, a blessing. We hope that our visitors enjoy our church and their time spent here. We want to be able to keep the church open for people to come and worship and experience for as long as possible. Repairs are constantly required, and are made more expensive as they must be concealed and unnoticeable. The church is solely operated by unpaid volunteers, who would be very grateful for any donation you are able to spare when you visit. Please place whatever you can give in the wall safe at the side of the main door. We hope you have enjoyed your visit, and when you are ready to leave us, please have a safe journey. This virtual tour gives you a small overview of our church, but we would love to have you visit us in person or join us as a member of our congregation. More information about our services can be found on our Facebook page, St Peter and St Paul's Church, Bratoft. We hope to see you soon.